So is everyone prepared for a nice firm ass kicking?
Yeah, I think so. As I actually pick my character.
I just love how flippant you are about it. It's like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, probable death. No biggie. It's Eclipse Phase, what do I care about dying horribly?
I mean, they're not even our bodies. They were like given to us or something.
They're rented bodies. They don't matter.
I'm not even out, buddy.
I'm sure they're insured. They're insured, right?
Probably not. Like you don't really rent bodies. They don't have a rent policy for them. Someone would just rent one that never comes back.
Actually, one of my alternate characters was for a repossessor. He repossesses bodies.
That sounds like something maybe in Extropia, but you know what? There are better things you could do with a character.
He's the tax man.
And worst part is I'm not even fully read up on Extropia. So now, when we last left off, Dubois had fired a rocket at a Fenrir that turned out to also be a Titan fixer? No.
Titan something or other.
Yeah. One of those things that does the things.
One of them, they're evil space gods.
It's a Doom rocket.
Exactly. It was even called the Doom Rocket.
You loved it so much you gave it a name.
Love it so much I gave it a name. I was suspicious enough of it to give it a name.
What's worse, the evil you don't have a name for, or the evil you do?
Evil you don't, usually. Because it implies you don't know what it is. Just always more words.
Oh god, I can tell this wasn't in the core rulebook. Now I want a crazy character who quotes from the book.
Yeah. Well, you still have that schizophrenic.
It's been done.
Yeah. That's the biggest problem with character concepts.
Yep. It's been done by every bunch of
I want a lich who's a good guy. It's been done.
I Forgotten Realms, they have a whole thing for that. They're called Belnorns. They're weird elven lich guys. They're kind of lame. I don't want to be a necromancer for the good of the people. He just wants to support his local undead community.
He's got a wife and kids. We're also liches, but he's got to pay the bills.
His kid is a lich? That's a talented kid.
Yeah. He's a completionist for video games. You want to make sure he'd always have time. Now, start off, I'm going to roll damage on the Fenrir because it did take a missile to the face.
It is a bunch of damage. If it has the stats of the missile you give me, it's a lot of damage.
Oh yeah, I actually made a note of the missile. And it takes 11 damage.
You don't happen to have any EMP on you, do you?
Yeah, I wouldn't know. It wouldn't do anything to it.
Fire?
It's a robot.
Fire might do something, but...
No, not for the Fenrir. For the stuff that came out of the Doom.
Yeah, it's primarily what I'm going to be shooting at.
Mechanics-wise, so it's easier to make sense, treat the Fenrir and the Titan as one entity.
Well, since it started infesting it, they pretty much are one entity.
Yeah. Alright. Initiative time?
9.
16.
Did either of you listen to the D&D episode I threw up from last time?
No, I've only listened to the Phase 1.
Fine. I'm just curious because I did a bunch of editing and I want to know if you guys are pro or against editing stuff.
Well, there are good tricks you can do to help get rid of like ums and ahs.
Yeah, I've been doing that. I was also trying to eliminate random off-topic discussions about nothing to do with the game.
Good point, that can also work.
Sometimes those are the best parts.
Sometimes, but it's when the story of the time Azazel got shingles. Not so much.
Good point.
Yeah, like
cut that out too.
In the middle of it, just my voice cuts in and says, yeah, at this point I took Gregor out of the room to talk to him. Now, if I'd been thinking, I would have brought the recorder with me and recorded that. But instead I left it on the table and it recorded the time Azazel got shingles. So I edited that out.
You see-
Because you don't need to hear it.
Putting in those little cliff notes of audio is a damn good idea. And then you got the little player interviews going, like in character too.
Do it like a reality show, just have it cut in with like...
Yes.
Like, so what exactly were you thinking right here?
His mustache. I did not trust that mustache.
So it was around this point we decided to murder the king. I don't remember who came up with that idea, but...
It doesn't matter who came up with it, we all helped.
We were all culpable.
Okay. Joshua, you have the highest initiative. Go.
Alright. Do I
Oh.
have to roll?
Would you like me to make a will check now?
Yes, both of you make a will times 1 check.
Okay. Will times.
Boo.
Will times.
I failed.
Okay. Boom.
1d10.
Ow.
Was that an 8?
Yep.
Fuck yeah!
Oh, it's exactly my trauma threshold. How annoying.
We'll deal with that later.
Yep.
You now have a chronic paranoia of missiles.
Can I shoot my second semi-auto rocket now?
Yes, considering it's still part of that sneak attack turn, I will allow that.
In your face, and I still have a complex aim up. And I succeed, 18. So, I need to quickly remind myself what the next thing in my rocket launcher was. Okay, it was a heat missile. Alrighty. I need to remember what a heat missile does. Annoying. See if this thing's actually correct. This thing is actually correct on this one. Okay. Oh, that's 33 damage with 8 armor piercing.
8 armor piercing, okay.
Yep. And it's kinetic armor.
33.
Yeah, it's a heat missile.
So what do you think? Should I give 101?
Sadly, it takes 9 damage.
Should I give 101 a report? It was like. Oh, and.
That's simply titled, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit!
Yeah, something like that.
Currently, you don't have the means of communicating it. That would be a long distance call, and you have to find proper facilities to do so.
There's probably one in the dollhouse.
Well, there would have to be, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, the first thing I'm going to do is get myself over to the dollhouse. And once I'm there, I'm going to cut out all external networking input.
I'm just trying to think about how that can be done digitally.
Or what it means.
So it's simply turning off the router.
So essentially, you're trying to make sure.
I'm trying to make sure that that the Titan can't screw with this.
It can.
Even if you turn the power
Like,
off.
even if you turn it off, it can come here and turn it on again.
Yeah, well,
It's a super intelligent
it would
AI.
have to get over here first.
Like, it's smarter than you.
It would have to get over here first. Right?
It just has to infect the local mesh network to do that. Speaking of which, I'm turning my mesh off.
Oh,
And my TACnet.
right. Well, in that case, I'm going to send a warning to what's his name? The guy that with the precious machine gun thing.
I mean, in fact, the dude that's
The guy who's
beside
sitting
you,
right next to me?
Oh,
who's
it's
seeing
right
this,
Yeah.
Okay,
Who just saw me fire a pair of missiles at it.
and just went, oh shit!
And has
The
a
other
car
person.
with a machine gun on it, which is just filled with belts and belts of ammo.
the other person, the one with
I
the.
think I know what his next action is going to be. It's going to be full speed reverse while firing.
The
Well, it's
other
actually
person,
Eva
you know, the
Slang.
one that's
The one that's in Signal Space?
no, the one that's maybe the one is maybe not in single space, but the one that helped the one that's trying to get everybody out.
Yeah.
I'm going to send a message to that person, which is essentially oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
So you're going to tell the
That's
civilian.
not a helpful message.
Wait, hold it. Period. Titans. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Exclamation point.
Again, not a helpful message.
You can
That's like
inquire
saying,
for more
alright.
information.
There's a murderer somewhere in the building.
Dude,
See
fucking
ya.
ghosts, man!
Okay, fine.
Fucking
And
ghosts!
a map with a red dot with an arrow pointing to it. Fenrir Titan.
Fenrir/Titan.
Fenrir plus Titan.
Equals frowny face.
Yes. You still have 2 more actions.
Yeah,
Mr. Speed 3.
I think that's been 2 to get over there and then to do that. Right?
Oh, okay. 1 action left.
am I able to get any cars on its way over here to crash into it? Is there any more left?
There's a bunch of robots around.
Yeah, they have the wireless off.
You hacked one robot though. You have a little flying saucer bot with access jacks on it.
Yeah, but
You can fly that around.
yeah, well, it's currently on the top. Almost dead because if I brought it too close to that armor place.
You know, I'm going to say that you do a bunch of searching around, and that's going to blow your whole turn because it was an in-depth search. But there actually is another vehicle, like the Mars flying buggy. And this one is automated and you can control it. However, you can make a check now to try and gain access to it, but you can't do anything with it till next turn.
Alrighty. I presume that's an infosec?
Yes, it won't be opposed.
That's a success.
Alright. You gain control of it, but it's kind of far away. Yep. Edward?
Alright, well, let's continue the fine traditions of firing lots and lots of missiles.
Shoot her! Shoot her!
Quick aim and firing missiles. Let's see, the first one's 3-5, which with quick aim is exactly equal to my skill. Did I hit the thing?
Yeah.
So that's 30 damage with 8 armor piercing?
You're not doing cold shot armor defeating?
No, because I have like a 5 in 100 chance of doing that.
He takes 6 damage.
It's actually even less. Actually, it's not possible for me to call shot it.
Oh.
My skill isn't high enough. I can't, because you take -10 for a call shot, which would put my skill at effectively 15, and I can't get a 30 margin of success.
These are not guns.
My second shot is a miss.
And he failed his spray.
No, so I still missed.
Okay.
Yep.
You are behind cover, correct?
I'm in a car. I'm sitting next to Rainer in a rocket car.
Okay. I'm going to say that gives you cover. So. 2 of the machine guns on the thing swirl towards you.
Right. I failed my fray.
Ooh, he crit failed. One of the machine guns jammed.
Aha. In your face, tube tank. Does it jam and the Titan just grows over and starts fixing it? Oh, stupid Titan.
It actually makes this little, like, noise before fixing it. Stupid human technology.
So primitive.
Stupid, crappy steel.
One of the railguns on his back turns towards you. It's like a large rifle mount.
Critical success fray.
Yeah.
Haha! In your face.
This loud bang.
Can I say I ducked out and I hit like the gear shift target, knocked the car into reverse?
Yeah. And finally, the flamer.
I think we're out of range for a flamer.
I'm going to say
I'm
this
engaging it at missile launcher range. If it gets you to flamer at me, I'd have been blowing myself up.
It was a reactionary thing.
Several robots are now on fire.
And now the whole area around it is blackened. You have another action.
I did
You have speed 2.
No, I don't. I have speed 2 when I'm in my normal morph. This morph doesn't have arcane.
Joshua, go.
One of my great disappointments of this character is it's not really combat focused. This morph is not particularly
we're gonna
combat
have a problem.
stacked.
I was expecting you to have speed 2.
You said when we were buying things that we couldn't buy combat stuff. So I didn't buy combat stuff.
Okay,
Things will be fine.
I want to send a message to the person. Basically, I need a pair of hands, so whoever is free for that, maybe like a kid or something, I would go to that stash place where all that stuff is.
You want to send a kid through the field of hostile robots to find a gun to play.
Alone.
No. No,
You're worse than Remington in the Cthulhu Dark
Right,
game. Here,
hold
kid,
on,
play with this shotgun
let me
shell. I'll
finish.
trade it for that toy.
Let me finish. You can drive in the back of the vehicle, or something like that.
Come on,
We
ammo
go
is
over to the
worse.
stash, right? This is my plan. We'll go over to the stash, and then we'll get all the grenades and put it in the car.
You're still putting a kid an awful lot of harm's way on that one.
Well, there is that other person that's trying to get people out of single space.
You probably have to convince her to go, though. Unless Raynor's talking to her.
There would be a form of communication, yes.
And if he's talking to somebody, I'm going to punch him and tell him to turn his badge off. Because there's Titans, you dumb fuck. Know ye nothing of doom.
You need to have a clear action if you're going to do something now.
Do you want to put the small children in harm's way or not? Probably get them killed.
They probably have backups.
They probably have backups stored here.
You know, I think next mission we should keep with the physical body. It gives you more options.
Yeah.
You still have a body in the
there's
dollhouse, but it
you
would
know-
take several minutes to sleep in.
That is true.
Are there any synth morphs in the dollhouse? Because sleeving infomorph to synth morph is really fast.
Yes,
I don't remember offhand how quick it is. I can look it
there are
up.
a few cases. Go right ahead.
I'm going to program, interface to get the vehicle to the dollhouse.
I'm going to say that's a piloting check. Also, when you're done, I will have to check stats for the actual... Wait. Because I know the vehicle does give a piloting bonus. Oh shit, you actually have -10 to your piloting check.
So I have to beat a 5
Yes.
to pilot it.
Well, considering all you're really doing is driving it... Actually, no. No, for basic movement, I'm not going to let you take a check. If it was a maneuver, or trying to do something specific and challenging, I will make you roll a check.
Sleeving into a synth morph is one action turn.
What?
Yeah, re-sleeving into a cyberbrain of a synth morph is very easy and quick, being a matter of copying the backup into a cyberbrain, an instantaneous affair, and then running the backup in its virtual brain state. One action turn. The drawback is that they're more difficult to acclimate to. They're vulnerable to cyberbrain hacking, and they're viewed as low class in some cultures.
How many of those are there?
You can also evacuate a cyberbrain by copying yourself as an infomorph onto another device for one action turn. You still have to make the integration test every time you do that.
I'm going to say there are 3 cases.
Cases? Oh man, you're better off as an infomorph, man.
Well,
you don't want to be in a case. They
let me see the
fall
list.
apart at random. Yeah, cases are the ones that have the lemon trait. They just randomly fall apart. The basic synth morphs, there's the case is the crappy one that falls apart. The synth is the sort of normal, basic one that is competent. And then there's a bunch of other ones. Slytherin? They're always fun. I don't think there would be a Slytherin in a 0G facility, but although that would be funny. Mechano snake.
okay, you have 3 options.
Alright.
Swarmanoid, Flexbot, or Synth.
Well, if you want hands, I would avoid the Swarmanoid.
Yeah.
Flexbots are tiny and usually terrible unless you join them together. Ugh.
They do have natural armor, though.
Every synthmorph has natural armor.
Fuck you, right.
They're made of metal. They're by definition sturdier than a human body. Also, it's not much armor. Can I see a book?
Would I be able to get access to the dollhouse storage database where they keep all the backups and stuff? Because I want to go through there and search for some army dudes.
No.
In that case, I'm
not making up a soldier NPC for you to sleeve into some case and have him get his ass blown up. You're not getting minions. Shut up. You are not some necromancer who's going to have little skeletons to puppet around. Get your ass in the battlefield, man.
Okay, fine.
Flexbot's the size of a small dog.
I'm going to...
That might actually be your best option, because they actually have a hover speed.
Okay, then.
Flexbots can also spend a turn to change their movement to any type.
Okay,
They also have nanoscopic vision.
2 synth morphs, 1 flex bot. I'm going to.
Technically, they're all synths.
Synth morphs.
Yeah, I'm going to. What's the term when you fork but reduce?
Something that will end badly for you.
Like it's like beta or something.
It's beta forking, and it takes days or hours to edit a beta fork.
Oh.
Like, it's a long, involved process. You're literally going through your entire life memory and editing out specific things.
Oh. I did not know that.
Yeah, it's really long. You can alpha fork very quickly, but then it's an exact copy of you who probably considers you a copy of it.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know. I think forks do know that they're a fork. Yeah, they do. Yeah.
It's also that.
It might also mean that its immediate response is to kill you. And
Yeah,
I guess the real question is, do you trust a copy of yourself to work together with yourself to accomplish something? And if you had to save yourself, would you save your other self or just book it?
I already have in my head, I know exactly what would happen if Edward ever met a fork of himself, and it would be in perfect sync, both of them drawing pistols and quick draw firing each other.
And succeeding headshot.
Both headshotting each other. No evil thing.
Josh.
Because each of them would just consider the other an imposter.
Joshua
They wouldn't realize it was a fork.
Joshua knows himself, and the first thing he would do is screw the other Joshuas over.
Of course a copy of me would help me. Wait, no, a copy of me would help itself. Which may involve screwing me over. Probably will.
Hey, it worked for Climb.
That's because Climb has a work together mentality.
I gotta bring him back sometime.
Well, for the sake
Does he at
of-
some point get Resleeving to do his backup, the one that we did? And then he mistakenly believes the ship blew up.
Yeah.
I think for the sake of awesomeness and just for the hell of it, I'm going to conclude that as long as one of us gets out, then that will be a success, considering the fact we're all probably going to die anyways.
Do note that if you're making an alpha fork, the alpha fork is technically under my control.
Yes, I understand. I am going to make 2
With
alpha forks.
provisions.
Yes.
Like, you can't make it act wholly alien to the way his personality
Oh, yeah.
is, but yeah.
And if he has his fork enter combat, he'll control it.
Yeah.
Well, you're just doing that because you don't know how the character works. It's a pain in the ass to track more things.
No, I don't want to.
Exactly.
There's a difference.
Just say, like I just said, because it's a pain in the ass to keep track of.
If I wanted to play Eclipse Phase, I wouldn't be running a game.
Okay.
Like you scrubs.
I am going to jump into the synth morph.
Which one?
No, wait.
Synth morph
no,
is type.
Yeah. Synth morph just means robot bot.
Which
The flex bot, I would guess, is your best option.
Is-
Second option would be the synth, which is just a basic robot shell person.
3 flex bots.
There's just one flex bot.
Oh,
There's not 1 flex
there's
bot?
one
There's-
synth, one flex, one swarmanoid.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, then 1 of each.
What the hell are you talking about?
I'm going to alpha fork myself in each one.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, this'll end badly. I like that you're alpha forking into the swarmanoid, despite the fact you know that's a wholly pointless thing to do.
I don't know, there's a whole bunch of them. We can probably get some.
Oh, now we get to look up the forking rules. Because you can reintegrate with a fork, which causes severe mental trauma.
And I'm gonna have to roll integration for every single. No, you're rolling integration. Fuck you, buddy.
Yeah, I'll open up my notebook to keep track of each one's stress.
Are you going to leave another one as an infomorph?
Yeah, why not?
Yes. What? I'm not coming up with sinister plans.
I'm hoping you're coming up with sinister plans. See, reverse psychology.
Creating alpha forks is illegal in many jurisdictions. Tends to be viewed with distaste.
Okay, that is not a
And he
J.
is sending all of his copies to his death. All I can think of is alpha, alpha, alpha.
I refuse to be called a copy. I am the real Joshua.
Proper, careful creation of a beta fork takes 1 month. However, It doesn't say how long it takes if you're not being like careful and dedicated about it. Like it says rather than generating a fork on the fly, you can carefully prune one on hand, store it in some cover, blah, 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 with long-term psychosurgery, and you get a plus 30 if you do it that way, though. Yes, you also have to make a psychosurgery test when you do that.
Which I have no training in.
However, it says you can make a delta fork, which is like the really brick stupid one, in 1 minute. Because there are baseline delta forks, and you actually, instead of taking you and removing stuff, you take a base and add stuff. You say, okay, I want you to have the memory of this time that I told you to go lift that box and move it over there. However, a minute in combat is a long time. Yeah.
But granted, he does get 3 actions.
Game masters are encouraged to allow players to roleplay their own character's own forks, but basically, yeah, like if you think he's doing something a fork wouldn't do, then you can say, no, you're being a dick about this.
Well, it's time for some integration tests or something.
Yeah. Can you bring up the chart?
Yeah, sure.
I need to see integration, alienation. Because you'll be rolling all of those.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it says alpha forks don't usually go rogue. It only happens after a while. Like once they sort of live long enough to start getting their own personality.
Okay.
Don't roll yet because I need to determine your penalties. Because, oh, there will be penalties. So it's going to be a backup from the cortical stack.
It's not a backup from the cortical stack. You can ignore a continuity test.
Oh.
Continuity stress is when you die.
Okay.
And get resleeved from the side, like the cortical stack ripped out of your head. That's like, yeah, continuity is if there's a period of time that's passed between when you died and when you're being resleeved, and it's to cope with the feeling of, oh, I just lost like 3 weeks of my life, kind of thing.
Do you have the adaptability trait?
No. None of us took that trait.
No.
-10 because you're an AGI.
I think that only applies if you're sleeping to something that's not a robot.
Into a physical body.
Oh.
Synthetic morph. Fork. Okay. For one of them, no, for 2 of them you're getting -20. For the other one you're getting -30.
Which one's which?
The swarmanoid will be -30.
Oh, yeah.
Now, wait.
Only -30? Because there's a -30 just
Oh,
for it being a swarmanoid,
shit.
man.
Okay. 2 of them are -20s, one is -50.
Okay.
But this is going to be Sohm times 3. So?
So sometimes 3, so 1, 2, that's 30 minus 50, so
Your Sohm is 20.
yeah,
So you have to beat 40.
beat 40 for 2 of them.
Yeah.
And beat largely impossible test for one of them.
Do you note though that that one is going to be for the synth?
Yep.
Which was a severe failure.
And 82.
-10 to all actions for 2 days, plus 1 day per 10 full points of margin of failure.
Probably want to moxie that.
Would it become a success?
Yes. It
But
becomes
yeah.
28.
Then go for it.
Yeah. That'll become 28.
Which is basic success.
Okay.
Which means -10 modifier to physical actions for 1 day.
Okay.
So scribble that down somewhere on your side.
Okay, -10 physical.
Let's do it again for the flex bot.
Please do not roll dice
Fail.
on the microphone.
52. Yeah, sorry about that. So that'd be 60 minus 20, was it? So 40, so 52, yeah, that's a small failure or
That's
something.
a fail, and because it's margin of failure 30 plus.
I don't think it is.
Oh, it's when it's 30 above.
Yeah, margin of failure.
Okay, then it's just a regular failure. So you get the same -10 penalty on that.
For 2 days, plus 1 day for 10 points of margin of failure. What is the margin of failure on that? What is your effective skill rating for that?
Well, 60 minus 20, so,
So
40.
So it's an extra 1. Your margin of failure is 12. So yeah, for 3 days, you have
Okay.
-10 on the flex one.
Okay. Now for the swarmanoid.
You're getting -50.
Uh-huh. Means I have to get 10 or under.
Yep.
Hey!
On 4!
Okay.
I love it. Synform, that's weird. Oh, flex bot, that's weird. Hey, cloud of bugs. This is awesome.
did. Wow,
Moxie it to critical success.
Oh, you know what? Sure.
Yes, looking good.
You gain 1 Moxie point for use in that game session only.
And no penalties.
No ill effects. It's an exceptional fit for your character.
Yeah.
Maybe something to buy later on. Hint,
I
hint,
love
hint.
that you get a Moxie point for it, so spending the Moxie doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's just like, may as well.
So, your other forks wake up, and they all look at each other, and they all suddenly realize who they all are. You're
They all
gonna
look
roll
at each other, immediately draw guns. Realize they don't have
alienation
guns.
modifiers for all of them. This one is actually going to be will times 3.
That's, you have to check for that. Sex change.
I don't think it counts if the one you're going into doesn't have a sex.
That genderless is a sex.
Okay.
A sex is an Eclipse Phase are male, female, genderless, and hermaphrodite.
You're still getting -10, -10.
Like, think about it. If you sleep into a body that doesn't have genitals, that's kind of traumatizing.
You're right. And it's a fork, so that's another -20. Dude, you're rolling -50 for the synth and the flex, and you're rolling -90 on the swarm.
Alright, Swarm is blue, Flex is...
I can't tell the other. Do them singularly.
Alright, fine.
Like, or at least switch the gold and green with gold, and the gold and blue ones with something else.
Alright,
Okay, let's start with the synth.
Synth. 63.
Is that a success or a failure?
It's a will. It's a
What's your will
Will
times
times
3?
will times 3? It's definitely not 63.
His will times 3 is 45.
Okay. So, that is a failure.
Margin of failure 20. 1 stress point for 10 points margin of failure, so 2 stress.
Okay, 2 stress points. And now for the flex spot.
Okie 24. 42, sorry. Which
Success.
is a success.
Wait,
Unless
no,
I have
it's
any
not.
penalties.
Because you have minus whatever it was. What's the penalty?
50.
Minus 50? Yeah.
Okay.
You actually can't pass these.
Yeah.
So that would be 4 stress points. Which does make the easy thing of your stress points is just whatever the tens column on the die is. Swarmanoid it. Minus 90.
Yeah, the swarmanoid.
I'm trying to remember what my trauma threshold is.
Also with the minus 50 or whatever it was you said. The first one should actually have been 6 stress.
6 stress?
Yeah.
First one?
Ooh, that hits his trauma. One of them's gonna get.
Yeah, trauma. Whichever
That's
one
my
that
wound
was.
trauma. That's also stress?
The TT.
TT is trauma threshold.
right. Trauma threshold.
We'll deal with that later. Now we're rolling for flex
That
spot.
synth or whatever it is has a trauma. Can't imagine what that trauma might be related to.
Essentially, you're rolling to see if you don't crit fail.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you might crit succeed.
Come on, double lots. 5 stress. On the plus side, that one doesn't take a trauma.
Yeah.
So, all in all,
They all wake up and go, ah!
what the fuck, man? I thought we
Yeah.
agreed not to do this. Dude, we agreed, no fucking forking.
The swarmanoid goes, ah! Looks through and goes, yeah, not bad actually, but you guys, you fucks. Well, it doesn't point, but it forms into the shape of a hand.
What the hell? There's actual shit going on out there.
Remember, like 5
Dude, our
seconds.
buddies out
remember
there.
5 seconds ago. We prepared for this.
No, we didn't.
I thought I was prepared for this.
There was very little preparation involved. I was against it.
Yes, I was. But I still did it anyways.
Okay, so explain how you're getting the 3 of us over to the Fenrir.
I like how he says explain how you're getting, not explain how we get. Let's decide how. Like, remember, they're all moments ago were the same person. They all decided to do this.
Oh, damn it, you're right.
So they at the time thought this was necessary.
Okay.
They might be arguing along the lines of, wait, how are we actually going to get fuck?
No, the buggy.
There's a car on the way. There's the buggy on the way.
Alright, everyone, clown car!
The flex bot has wheels at this point, kind of wheels over, latches on. The synth steps in, and the flex bot just kind of hovers for a moment.
Sim climbs to the driver's seat, Flexbot hops into the passenger seat like a dog with its head out the window, Swarmanoid just clouds in the back, forms into the shape of just a guy with a fedora for no reason.
Why do I have a fedora?
Cigar. Why the fedora? It was your idea, don't you remember? It's a great idea, you always wanted to do this.
Alright, so I'm going to say that was the entirety of your turn.
Oh yeah.
Somehow. Now I forgot.
I forgot where we were before that insanity.
Oh yeah, a battle. Edward.
Alrighty.
By the way, the cavalry's on their way.
Oh yeah, but we don't know that. Because I shut my mesh off. So as far as I know...
You're on your own, buddy.
Well, I know he's presumably going to do something to help, but can't imagine. I'm pretty sitting here like, what could he possibly do to help? It's like he'd need to be like 4 people. He's not that stupid.
I need at least 3 more people to hold all these guns.
What's Rainer doing?
Oh shit, I didn't roll.
Did he make his will test? No.
He froze in abject horror. What the fuck is that?
When I got my critical success to dodge and it missed, did we agree that I could like hit the thing to go into reverse? Back away from the horrible Doom bot?
Dude! What are you doing?
Deathbot! Titan Deathbot!
Why'd that thing come out of your gun? What the hell?
I'm shooting it! I'm in the process of shooting at it. Please stop yelling in my ear.
No, I won't!
Never! More yelling in your ear. Quick aim. I'm gonna shoot it as we roll backwards with my sniper rifle. Cult shot armor defeating. Okay. First shot is a failure. Second shot is a success. That's into a 17.
Fails its fray.
Well, I don't get the cult shot, but I do damage. So 31 damage with 12 armor piercing.
11 damage, nice.
Yeah. I'm glad I got that sniper rifle.
The bullet rams into it, but then you see the hole close up.
Yep.
Oh, and the Fenrir looks pissed. It's chasing after you guys.
Yes, lead it away so that way we can deal with our original secondary original objective.
One of the machine guns is still jammed, but it's going to fire with the other.
Okay.
Success.
I failed my prayer.
Okay. 19 damage with 9 armor piercing.
Okay. Sorry, this will take me a while. Feel free to roll your next shot.
Okay. Railgun rifle.
I succeed my prayer with 26.
The momentum from getting hit from bullets helped you move out of the way from the railgun.
It succeeds with 59.
Yep, so it hits me.
15 damage with 15 armor piercing.
Jesus.
And it does a pitiful attempt with the flamer.
The first shot does nothing to me. My armor soaks it. But my patch goes down again.
It launches the flamer, but you're not close enough.
Jerk that he is. You're shooting at me with that, you prick.
Also, are you the one driving the vehicle?
I don't know that anyone's currently driving it. It's just moving backwards.
I'm going to require a piloting check to...
I take 5 damage from the second shot from the railgun.
Ow!
Like I said, I'm not making any concerted effort to steer the thing. Like, it's just moving backwards. I don't know what else is around here, but I'm assuming it's mostly streets.
Mm-hmm.
Rainer can drive it if he wants.
You want some paper?
No. I have paper. I have an abundance of paper.
You know, paper with stuff on it.
Ow. Nope, I'm fine.
Anyway, Rainer mans up, grabs hold of the wheel with one hand, puts his hand out the window, and fires with his special machine gun. He makes it. Ooh, crit failed fray!
Yay!
Ooh!
It either falls down or misses armor or something like that.
I'm going to say that
Or it
defeat...
cripples its armor.
You know what? Considering the situation... Oh, yeah.
You hit it and you like knock part of the plating off so there's like an open space. That would have been a nice roll for an attack there.
It took a good bit of damage with that. Just, blew out a whole portion of the plate. And even the Titan is working to repair it, but it is too much damage.
Now, was it doing burst fire or full auto?
I'm going to say full auto.
Nice.
And you've actually drastically lowered the armor.
Yay! Good shot, Rainer. I pat him on the back.
Now, if you're going to
Don't suppose you know how to steer.
Fuck no, man.
if you destroy
You got us down here, didn't you?
we're going to be angry with you.
Oh yeah, and he's going to have to default on the piloting check.
He's probably still defaulting at a higher rating than I would.
Which he fails.
What's his reflex?
20.
Yeah, he's defaulting higher than I would. Mine's 15.
The vehicle swerves, slams into a wall sideways, jostling you. But you're okay. It just means that this thing.
Ream off a wall and it gains on us.
Oh yeah.
Yay!
Anyway, Joshua.
Okay.
Team Fork.
We're driving. Go. You know you're thinking it. Do it. Yeah. Music plays. And we're going.
What is love?
You asshole!
Swarmanoid in the back with the extendy neck thing. Yeah.
No, every single little robot is just going left and right.
So our first target is get to the stash.
Quick, Joshua, both of them. What? Fuck. Alright, you be Joshua 1. Why do I... You're going to make me 2, aren't you? I don't want to be 2.
There is a machine gun on the back of this vehicle, as well as the fact that Rainer himself does have a cache of weapons if you can reach him. So you just have to get to him.
Oh, it does have to get to them?
Yes.
Alrighty then. On the way over there.
Charge! Now you have options thanks to the disposability of your crew.
They don't consider themselves disposable. That's
No,
an
they
important
don't.
thing to keep in mind.
Once
Yeah,
it's
but
all
what about
over,
the
they're
one of
all
you
gonna be
behind the
out of
wheel?
this.
That's true. He might consider the others disposable.
Yeah.
They all think each other is disposable.
Exactly. Much like a real platoon.
So, this flying Mars buggy with a machine gun on the back, belting old Earth music.
What is love? Baby, don't hurt me.
You're going at full speed, breaking every law that would be in place if it was a civilized.
Is there a number of like crawling and flying robots bouncing off the windshield? Like bug splats?
There's a small one stuck in the window wiper. And from a distance, you can see the Fenrir. It lost its footing, it's missing a plate.
Alright, I'll need a brick. Weight the accelerator down and just bail out.
First we're going to fall out of the machine gun, then we're going to bail out.
Okay.
No, I'm going to bail out first. Swarm bails out. You can have fun with this. Oh, you bastard!
You dick! Actually, that is so in character.
Yeah.
That is amazingly in character.
Swarmanoid away!
Yeah, Swarmanoid has a plan. He's going to try to sneak around the Fenrir to deal with
Get
things
the server,
inside. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm unwittingly instigating team distraction.
Right. So full auto. Yeah. Just. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's 15.
The Fenrir succeeds its fray, but only with 2.
Yeah, well, I succeeded with 15.
Then you succeed.
Alrighty then. So
2d10 plus 8 with 9 armor piercing.
let's see, that'd be 13 plus 8, which is
21.
21.
You deal 10 damage.
10 damage.
That really fucks it out.
Alright. Put on full gear and Flex and Synth. Flex and Synth bails out.
They probably have to make a free running. No, free fall because it's 0G. Check to do that, right?
Yeah.
Although then again, it's 0G, so it's not like they're going to take damage. They just have to climb out of a car. Probably wouldn't be a check, actually.
You don't have to make checks, I'll allow it.
Alright.
And like your Earth gravity, you have to, because you have to like tuck and roll and not take damage.
Fenrir's kind of jittering about.
You leap out, you accidentally leap out, expecting you have to jump far, you just keep drifting. Just drift into a lamppost. Boom! Ah!
Should have planned that out. Okay, you're now in a car. A little too close to this, and it's your turn.
Yeah.
Pull out all the stops. Do it!
There aren't a whole lot of stops to pull out in my not particularly combat spec morph. Like, the stops I have are missile launcher, which I'm never good with, or sniper rifle, which I'm okay with. Alrighty, let's see. I'm probably just going to shoot the thing. It has a flamer, right?
Yep.
How much damage would it take to cripple that and make it render it inoperable? Because I do not want to get set on fire.
You know what? If you make a successful culled shot against the flamer, I'll allow you to disable it.
Cool. Call shot to the flamer with the sniper rifle.
Actually, the fuel tank is exposed.
I succeed, but not on a call shot, just with a 14.
Fail this fray.
Well, that's still
Wait, you know what?
Yeah, because if you fail the call shot, you just hit it normally. So 38 damage with 12 armor piercing.
30 damage.
38. Yeah. It's a sniper rifle with biter ammo. It does 3d10 plus 10.
It is disabled.
Haha! Take that, you stupid thing. We're still running away from it.
Yes.
I'm gonna fire my second shot at it anyway.
Because although it's down, the thing on top
Oh, I broke my gun. 99. Moxie, regular
You point!
failure.
You fire!
Moxie, regular failure.
It jams. You pull out a second gun from the random batch beside you.
There's like a golf caddy bag of sniper rifles. Shit, this one's down. Anyway, we're still we're dessert car just crashed at this point. Does it explode and then our car tumble away? All dramatic like.
Your car is still fine. It's still in the same position where it hit the wall.
But there's still, like, my vehicle, which is...
Oh, did it hit a wall and stop, and it just, like, the Fenrir got shot just as it was running at us? It just did that thing where it, like, collapses, like, this far away from you?
There's still, like, the vehicle that's on a direct crash course of the Fenrir, right?
That's fun.
Were you actually doing that?
Yes.
Okay. So, the poor Fractal, it's sitting there, it's fixing with his can, it's got the weapons going, you can tell the weapons are back to life, and aiming at his car. Just all weapons straight on there, and then crunch!
I'm making a will test for that. At ×2 for fear of imminent death. I succeeded! Ha In your face, fear of imminent death.
Also, because of how astoundingly awesome this battle was, because I was not expecting this outcome, you are all gaining an extra point of Moxie.
Yay!
Like maximum Moxie?
Like, for this session.
Yeah. This mission.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, until it's spent.
Like, just next to your box, you just write +1.
Okay. So
Because
+2.
that was damn awesome.
Well, you don't have +2 Moxie.
Yeah.
You spent 1 to gain 1.
Yeah,
so
so
there's nothing.
technically it's a temporary.
Yeah.
So, the four of you, and you and Rainer, are all looking at this huge devastation.
I'm just gonna back away from it. Complex aim, seeker launcher. I'm just emptying the fucking thing into it.
You empty all your. You pull out a second gun from the pile.
All duffel bag of grenades, flamethrower.
It is now a smoking, desolate wasteland, and you don't think the Fractal's alive.
I keep firing.
You keep firing.
There is no overkill. There is only, I'm out of ammo.
Rainer stops you after you're halfway through the pile of guns. No, man, we need some of these.
There's more at a depot, like back there.
Good point.
It's a Titan. There is no dead enough. I do not feel my reaction is unwarranted. They destroyed all of Earth.
And I'm going to destroy all of them.
Exactly.
So you now have an unguarded server bank.
Which is currently being enroached by swarmanoids.
I'm also heading along the path that the Fenrir took and just burning everything along the way in case it was leaving a trail of nanobots behind. Good. I think I have a nano detector. I do have a nano detector. Does it go off at any point?
Everywhere it goes off.
I shoot myself in the head.
No, it doesn't go off everywhere, but everywhere you do point at that it goes off, you just burn it. I figured you were going to do that.
I then burned the nano detector because it was exposed to nanobots of Titan origin.
Done. It makes a noise before going.
Well, actually, before doing that, and all that explained, the first thing I would do is check my wound. Does that trigger the nanobot detector? From where I got hit with a railgun. Okay, good.
The infection had not reached that point.
Okay, good.
The Fenrir was firing blanks.
Yes, all of the burning.
You are not the father. I love that my Eclipse Phase game turned into Murray.
Anyway.
Alright.
Well, I'm on my nanobot exterminating rampage.
Now, you have a server bank to destroy. This will stop the habitat AI. You can also shut it down or destroy it. If it is destroyed, it will stop habitat life support, but it'll take so long for that to dwindle into uselessness, it's not even mechanically important. However, if you do just shut it off, if it were to boot up again, it would still have its full features. If it's destroyed, even if it's tried to boot up again for some reason.
The first check is to try and figure out what the hell it went crazy about.
Yeah. I'm going to shut it off and run diagnostics.
Yeah.
Okay.
Step 1, where'd you get the crazy? Here's the problem. Insanity.exe.
It's just a little checkbox in some little side menu.
It's a switch that, so it switched it to evil. There we go.
No, but it's so weirdly worded. So it's like...
It's like The Simpsons. It's just a switch that says good, evil. Why would you design this?
What you do notice was that a month ago there was a slight change to the habitat subroutines where it had to keep the system working. I mean, seems legitimate enough, standard protocol. However, you do notice that it does not have the restrictions to stop it from hurting others or subjugating the inhabitants like it did. In other words, it was...
So basically it was trying to keep the setting running at all costs, kind of.
Yes. So the AI doesn't even realize it is doing anything wrong.
Programming, fix it.
Yeah, alright, I'll patch it. I can do some patching. This is my thing.
Yeah, programming.
Oh, that might take a while.
If it was a simple change like that, it would be bad.
I'm going to say it's a quick thing. After all, there is several of you that can all step in.
I'm going to take my time just in case.
The Swarmanoid comes over to help, but since it's like, no, you gotta do it that way. Get the fuck out of my face.
It takes longer because of that.
It takes longer because...
Like, just back up, you two. I'll fucking do this, don't you worry.
One of you starts out willing to pay off to want to shoot the others.
The Sid starts typing, the flex spot's like pulling at his arm, he's like, elbows in the face.
And the infomorphic backseat programming.
The Sid's bringing down a big like circuit board tower, turns around, hits the flex spot in the face like a Three Stooges skit. No.
Hey, 64.
Yeah, I'm going to say it works. You do the minor alteration.
Are you making any effort to disguise the fact that you're forks?
Why would I?
Because they're illegal?
And who's going to tell?
And if an AI starts self-replicating, that's kind of incredibly bad.
Look, just watch how this turns out. It might not be so...
Well, I'm rolling kinesics. The problem is Edward might kill you. Because let's see, what has Edward seen thus far? A Titan, and then, oh look, my AI friend is now self-replicating. Hey, that's Fred.
Well, try to convince him to remerge.
You might want to try and hide the fact you're forks.
Well, I can try. What do I do for that?
Just be like, puppet socking them.
Oh,
Either deception or impersonation would probably work.
Deception. Hey!
Crit success!
Yeah.
Yay! Alright.
Oh, yeah,
I
you-
realize.
Do I have to do that for all 4?
Probably not.
Although I don't normally like the idea of doing deception or diplomacy amongst players, I think situation calls for it.
It's kind of important here.
So even with the kinesics roll, you're like, okay.
I only rolled out 3 on kinesics. So.
I don't know where he got all these people.
Yeah, and I'm suspicious of the fact that there's a bunch of people around and I don't know any of them. Who are these people? I will open my mesh connection again and I go, there's a bunch of random twerps here. They look like techs. Where did they come from?
I grabbed them from the Dollhouse records.
Okay.
That's a plausible story.
Yeah, you got 33. I'm like, oh.
Alright, I'm going to give them all fake names. I'm now going to argue over what to name themselves.
I think we all know what the 3 of them need to be called. Need I even say it?
Alright.
So what's Larry doing? No, just to be cunning, you use all the Stooges' last names.
They had last names?
Yeah, like Mo Howard.
Did not know that.
Yeah, exactly. Most people don't.
Note to self. NPC planning 101. Okay, now that the AI is dealt with, this will interfere with the outer security systems of Perma Pharm security, which you can now gain access to.
Coolio.
Well, anyway, so we've disabled Evil Server. Can we program it to boot everyone out of cyberspace?
Yes.
Yay! Presumably Rainer is happy about this. I'm ready in action to shoot him if he turns traitor on us right now. Like, so everyone's out of cyberspace. He's holding a sniper rifle like this. You're pointing that oddly close to me. Yeah, I am.
Now get walking.
We've still got some work to attend to, don't mind us. What's the name of some other corporation on this habitat?
Solstice?
You know anything about Solstice? Throw in a trail that maybe we're trying to break into that instead of what we're actually breaking into, just in case he's gets an interest.
Oh yeah. Solstice deals with foodstuffs. Like, why are you dealing with them?
Oh, reasons. We just got some work to do. Excuse me, I just need to take this with me. Anyway, what do you have planned for them? Oh, entirely legal things. In some places.
Rainer does tell you that he plans to take these weapons back to the armory.
And keep this one. We're grown attached to it.
He looks back over the smoking rubble. Is like, I am head of security. I will allow that.
Tell you what, you can keep the rifle, but there's no way in hell I'm letting you keep that flamethrower. You clearly cannot be trusted with it. Captain Scorched Earth. Just like I reiterate, Titan.
Hint, hint. None of your morphs are armed. This might be an opportunity to Shanghai some
Do
weapons.
you really
up.
want a legion of armed forks? Well, the question is more accurately, they all want guns.
Yeah.
So
They all come to this realization at the
they're
same
not
time.
keen on the other ones having guns.
Yeah, they all come at the same time, tripping over each other, getting to the thing.
Are you actually going to try and reintegrate these guys at some point, or are we going to continue this clusterfuck?
I don't think any of them has any interest in reintegration at this point.
Usually they do initially. They don't like the idea that there's other yous running around it.
You know, they hardly see the other me's as me's.
They've deviated quite quickly.
Yeah, as I said before, he is not one for...
Does he have the not a team player trait? I love that trait. It's so
Is that a new one in
It's transhuman, yeah. It's you can't use aid and other abilities, and if someone tries to aid you, they actually give you -10.
Oh man.
Because you're like, no, fuck off. I'm doing this.
Note to self. Are you getting them armed or not?
They're getting armed.
Okay.
What are they getting armed with?
First thing that they get their hands on.
They each get one weapon.
What weapon skills do you have? There's an important question.
It's been a while since I've shot something. Where are you?
It's under beam weapons.
Beam, B
Yeah.
for beam.
We have it at 50.
Okay.
Right. So you want to find laser crap. We know we are of the firm knowledge that they do not have plasma rifles. It looks like your next best offense is particle beam bolter.
Yes.
Only semi-auto because it's a beam weapon. They all only fire semi-auto. You can also get a microwave agonizer if you wanted to. Good old agonizer.
Do note that the Swarmanoid can't hold firearms.
Yeah.
But it's got other stuff, although I'd have to look at the transhuman handbook. But the other two can still be armed. The little flex bot can, like, has a little platform for it.
At this point, the Swarmanoid is going to...
Trust me, there are better things he can do than fire.
Yeah, at this point, the Swarmanoid is going to plug into the access jack on the flex bot and synth morph and shut them down.
How are you arranging this? Is this just what that fork decides to do?
Yeah.
Probably.
The other two's deciding to try to shoot everyone else.
Well,
not them,
that's
just each other.
actually fairly legitimate because the Swarmanoid can't hold a gun and the other two are just getting guns and it's probably thinking, I don't want you having guns. No, screw you. Although now you have to make an opposed infosec check against yourself.
Yeah.
Yes. And
Twice.
Also, your Swarmanoid is at minus 30 because it's trying to hack a cyber brain.
Granted, if these are opposed checks, the other ones also get penalties against those checks too.
Mm-hmm.
Not for resisting.
Oh.
And there's also infiltration. And
Also, you can only do it to one at a time. So one of them's probably going to go, the thing's hacking me, and then the other one tries to shoot you.
the infomorph is in cahoots
With
the Swarmanoid.
Why?
Divide and conquer.
Why?
Join and destroy.
Join its friends. Why would you not play for the winning team?
It's easier to destroy one than it is to destroy three.
so who's going down for the count?
Well, so far, Flex and Synth will be trying to shoot either Swarm, Flex, or Synth.
Dubois succeeds on a perception to notice the Swarmanoid access jacking one of the other people who he thinks is a different tech. Hey, that guy's attacking him.
Wait, what? Infosec. 74. Success. 47. Success. Opposed to this one, fail. And opposed to this one.
How is 28 a failure?
It's fail. It's detection.
How is
it's
74 a success?
With his infosec of 80?
Oh shit.
Yes. Okay. Let's see. 47 is against Flex. 74 against Synth.
You can also only do one at a time.
8. Yeah, I probably did this a little fast. You want me to re-roll, or do you want to keep these?
What?
I don't know what you just did.
Yeah, neither do I.
You just rolled 4 sets of
Call
dice
your shit
and
before
said something
rolling.
in rapid six. Well, he did. He just said it extremely fast.
Okay, so, as I said before, the Swarmanoid is going to shut down the Flex and Synth.
He can only do one at a time.
Yeah.
During which time Dubois notices him affecting the synth and is going to shoot the Swarmanoids.
Is your mesh on?
Hmm?
Is your mesh back on?
Yeah.
Okay, attack net from the infomorph, saying, "Shh, I am cleaning up some unwantedness. Just let me do my thing."
Are you explaining better than that?
Yeah.
Yes.
You don't need to be cryptic.
What are you actually saying?
No, I'm in real life, I'm not super great with words.
Well, the problem is your character's having in a pinch here because he's either going to have to explain what's actually going on, at which point I know you A, lied to me a minute ago, and B, are a self-replicating AI, or B, you have to come up with some plausible explanation why I shouldn't shoot it.
If you just
Like, this isn't a case of you not being good at speech, this is a case of your character not having a lot of good options to say.
if you just didn't fuck with yourself, like stop playing with yourself and play the game.
I'm playing the game. This is what my characters do.
We now have an effective party size of 6, and they could all be armed.
Well,
No matter what I could throw down on the
some of
table,
them
you'd
can be
fuck
armed.
up.
Okay, fine. At the exact same
There are a lot of
moment-
things you could throw on the table that would fuck us up royally.
Okay, at the exact same moment, all of them get a message from all 4 of them message each other at the exact same time, the exact same
All
message.
offering off the other.
No, with the exact same message. If I am going to survive this, you will have to cooperate. And another one goes, no, you have to cooperate with me. And they go, you know what? Let's just agree to disagree. We'll try to kill it off each other later.
Mission first, then we'll just do a battle royale. 4 forks enter. 1 ego leaves.
I know that would take time away from other players, but that would be entertaining.
I'd sit and watch that.
We could make that happen at the end of the mission.
Yeah.
Problem is, one of the 4 doesn't have a body.
Exactly.
Which means that one of their first actions is going to be placing thermite charges on his server. Do I get a private mesh message from the 3 forks saying, hey, would you mind interested in some
How much
work?
do you offer?
Oh, well, the best part is they all have access to the same credit pool.
The best part is because they all think alike, their question is worded the exact same way. They even have one typo in it and it's the same typo.
I'm going to make that Cog times 3 test to work out what's going on. I fail, but barely. I just go, that's weird. I guess it's like a form letter or something. He seems like the kind of nerd who would look up a form letter on how to hire a murderer. Dear dangerous person, stop. It's come to my attention that I have some jobs which require a certain expertise.
I would like, per insert name here, to cease to exist. And I would like to purchase your services for insert number.
Now in Eclipse Phase it's important because the job cease to exist, that costs a lot more than just shoot somebody. Because it's a lot harder to do.
Oh, you're right. The just capping is cheaper nowadays.
Yeah, just capping's pretty easy.
In fact, it's so cheap they offer 2-for-1 deals.
Kidnap, that's a bit more expensive. That's pricey.
I mean, you gotta pay for gas, and you gotta get the car going.
So what is each of the morphs offering?
Are they gonna get into a bidding war now?
I'm gonna initiate one. That's interesting you should say that, because your friend over there offered me more than that. I'm gonna say that even if he didn't offer more, too. I know how to play this game.
Well, it starts at a fairly reasonable sum, but then it gets bigger, and then it all suddenly goes, never mind, I'll do it myself later.
Oh, I pushed too hard. Damn. Anyway.
Alright.
So while a group of robots are just sort of glaring at each other for like a minute, me and Renner just go like, I think they're insane.
And Rainer's like, don't worry, I got my eye on them. Don't worry, head of security, man. I'm gonna put these away and lock them up, and you keep an eye on them, and you know what? If things go wrong, you call me, because now that everybody's coming out, I gotta help organize them, make sure everything's in order. But a few of my buddies are in there, and they're vets, don't worry. They've been through shit, they've seen shit.
I pointed the burnt out carcass, that level of shit? Or
no, not that
typical
level of
shit.
Typical shit.
Well, hey, you got one over on him now. You killed a Titan.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Although there's not much left, so... Although there would be XP feeds of it.
Yeah.
He's got an XP feed of killing the Titan. Now I'll release this, but only once I have a proper musical accompaniment.
What is love? Baby, don't hurt.
Yes, because the car is coming up in it, so the music is getting steadily larger.
Steadily louder as it progresses. It's just like, what is love? Bang!
Especially just as the weapons are all aimed on him. And because it's from Rainer's XP, he's basically looking down the barrel of it.
Then the barrel just flies sideways under the force of a rocket car.
And one of the side view mirrors of the car flies off and twirls past him.
Just a little twinkling into the distance.
Best session ever.
So everybody's going to make their way up to the dome because Rainer's going to be leaving you guys, heading back to the kids and just organizing.
Are you going to actually shut off external communications?
On the dollhouse?
On the anything?
No. No, I was told that was pointless.
Because it's a point worth noting that we probably don't want random people knowing that there was a Titan here.
Oh. Okay, I'll get on that.
So murdering Rainer may be a requirement in a minute.
You know, you have money,
Well,
and you would just say, "Hey, dude, this was some secret shit," or you know, threaten him.
Never tell someone that you're
No,
engaged in
wait,
secret shit.
Hold on. Later on, we'll just recommend him for hiring.
No, actually, I'm going to make a much more basic role, and I'm going to tell him where is this facility? Like, what other sort of factions are around it exactly?
Like company-wise?
Company, faction, like Argonauts, Jovians, like where is everything in relation to where we are?
There's some anarchist stuff nearby. There's also some hypercore. No Jovians though.
Okay, yeah, because they're sort of further out.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell him that you might want to keep the Titan thing under wrap, because if Corpse or anyone really finds out there was a Titan here, how long do you think it's going to take them to nuke the place from orbit?
You know, you don't even have to roll for that.
Yeah.
You're just gonna go, oh, you're right.
Just stick to it was a Fenrir. Leave out the Titan.
It's still a badass story.
Yeah.
Okay, can we retcon?
Just edit the XP to remove the weird fractal thing in it.
Can we retcon the thing where I send a message to that one person going, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit,
No.
Titan, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit?
No. Because you did that.
Yeah, that got sent.
Yeah.
You could send another message saying the same thing as basically.
You could also just tell Rainer that that person knows, and then Rainer could probably convince her pretty easily not to say anything.
Yeah. Okay. So, everybody.
Sec is important.
Yes.
I will also give Proxy 101 Rainer's number. He's proven fairly effective at shooting Titans. I'm going to start a recruiting program.
If you start recruiting for Firewall, I will make a damn sure NPCs re-show up.
I am. I'm going to tell Proxy 101, I'm going to report to him that there was a weird missile thing we found that had a Titan in it, or something like one, that infested a Fenrir tank, and then we blew that up and scorched everything around it and everything it touched.
You don't have options. People are just coming out, but it is unlikely that there's going to be any activity at the Perma Pharm facility, as well as the fact, thanks to rebooting up the AI, you have affected the outer security, so you can get into it now.
I will send the XP of the murdering the tank and of the purging of the entire site to Proxy 101. So that he knows, problem, but problem dealt with.
Problem solved.
Why is this dubbed to what is love?
Oh, that was just what was playing on the car that hit the thing.
No, you see, that's what he's thinking just before he sees the end of the video.
Yeah, he's just like, why the hell did he pick this song to
And then
accompany
boom!
this? He's like, oh. Does he then review footage of the previous incident with the rocket car and go, what is it with you and rocket cars?
It worked once.
They're effective.
There's a lot of collateral damage.
Oh, come on now. City streets and
He sends you a PDF published by Firewall saying, how to limit your collateral
no,
damage.
PDF on Barrel says collateral damage in you. You open it, it just says, don't fucking worry about it.
No, it's an official document, but that has little notes over it you can do in PDF.
No, it's an official document, but right at the end it says, in the event of an X-threat, anything fucking goes. And disregard all previous. Anyway. And I'll give him Proxy 101's Rainer's number. If we could recruit Rainer. Do I get any firewall rep for this?
When the mission's over.
Okay.
All of this was all an aside to getting into Perma Pharm.
Yeah.
That is the best part of this.
Yeah, I just said Proxy. We got sidetracked by an AI that tried to take over the entire complex, and we've dealt with that now. Moving on to the main mission.
You're on a side quest for so long you don't remember what the main one was.
That happens so much.
What are we doing in D&D again?
Oh, fuck you. Trying to stop the end of the world.
Well, we're at that point.
That's not a complicated task to remember. Anyway, what time is it anyway?
It is 7:30.
Okay, got time. Shall we begin organizing another corporate break-in? Should we be less dicks about it this time and not spend 4 sessions planning shit?
Well, I'm pretty much...
Or should we just operate a variant of the same plan?
Well,
Drive car through front door. AI malfunction.
Well, let's do some research on Perma Pharm first.
Well,
That's
technically, I was deep enough into the system to program some patches. I'm pretty sure getting into Perma Pharm won't be much of a problem.
Yes, literally the outside security system is down. You can easily enter the building. You, however, have no idea of security systems on the inside, though.
Same plan with infiltration of the last one. I stay far out of reach, and
You also know that due to the state of what's going on, there will be no staff inside it.
Well,
That's true.
actually, this woman might be some use here.
So probably, could I roll profession security ops to figure out what we might actually be facing?
Sure.
26 successes.
Okay. You do know that usually for inside security, it will be small wall-mounted turrets, maybe some laser grid.
Cameras everywhere.
Oh yeah. You do know, however, that half of the stuff normally requires somebody behind it. Observation booth, table, security station. If there's nobody in the complex, these will be drastically, severely limited.
Alright. Yeah, I think our best bet is to go fast here.
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
Your
Before
biggest
they get
concern,
back.
though, is that you're 100% sure that gun came from Perma Pharm.
Oh yeah. So we're gonna want to get into R&D.
Yes. Which, because you're research, you will know is on the 4th floor.
I will also ask Rainer if I can have another danger detector from somewhere. Mine got damaged.
He witnessed it. He's like, yeah, don't break this one.
I make absolutely no promises. Why would he care if I broke it? It's a nanofab thing.
His name's engraved on the side.
To my dearest Rainer.
To Rainer from
Congratulations on your hiring. Sincerely, George.
Comic Sans.
He's like, looks at Comic Sans. Actually, no, you can burn that. I don't care.
You know how it is with relatives.
That thing will never
My
die.
good relative, George the Octopus. I now want him to be related to George the Octopus.
I don't know how I'd make that work. I'd find a way, though.
Rainer is secretly an octopus. The human body. He's an uplift. He's the first uplift hired to the security staff. He's a pioneer of the rights movement.
No, he's against the right movement. He's saved into a human, that's why. He's like, no, fuck it, man. Like,
Or he's a spy. Uplift spy.
damn dirty Cretaceous spy. No, cephalopod.
Cretaceous.
It's dolphin.
Cretaceous isn't in anything. Cretaceous is a period of time in time.
And what's dolphin?
Cetacean.
All right. Welcome to Biology Podcast.
Yes, welcome to Bio 101. Today we'll be talking about Latin prefixes and suffixes.
No, you sound too excited to be a teacher.
It's because I'm a biology major.
Biology 101, Chapter 1.
No. See, you've never been to a university course like for biology. All of them are actually really excited about their topic they study. Because they're scientists. They actually think
Back to
this
high
stuff is
school.
interesting. Well, in high school, this is people who decided to become teachers. Whereas in university, your teachers are just scientists who are being asked to teach, and many of them are not very good at it. That's always hilarious if you get the professor who knows his shit, but he has no idea how to convey a subject.
Or he's not really a speaking person.
Yeah, he's like, just like, fuck, I don't know.
It's the thing, and it goes into this thing, and then this happens.
Or he mentions something that he hasn't covered yet. He's like, wait, you don't know that? Fuck. Explain that.
Oh, I forgot we organized it that way.
Anyway,
Yes.
let's go make a beeline for Perma Pharm.
Alright. The outer security station is bereft of people, and you're able to just go through. You can also tell, thanks to you being an infomorph and looking around, that the cameras are off, and those that aren't off, you can just loop the feet or whatever. You can get through the main door. And...
Should I roll infiltrating?
do it anyway.
Okay. I succeed.
Okay. You get in, you make sure not to make any noise.
My invisibleness.
And immediately, looks like there's been a bit of damage. Like, not gunshots, but some stuff knocked over.
And a detector.
None at the moment.
Okay. I keep it in front of me. Can I tie it to a stick and just walk out?
Take some nanotape and just tape it to the barrel of your gun. And you're
not my gun. I like my gun. I'm just gonna tape it to a stick and just wave it around like a wand. Searching, sweeping for nano detector nanobots.
You get like a slingshot or something.
That would just break it. I kind of like the idea of just having it on a stick, like the same way you use a metal detector. It's just.
I will allow that.
Alright, nanobots over there. Oh no, it's a Titan's form. It's become self-aware. Ah! It's adapted to heat grenades. It's impervious to them now. God damn it.
You're walking down the hallway. It's bereft of people. Some of the lights are out. And there's a noise from around the corner of the hallway. Kind of a slithery, crazy sound.
Alright. Doesn't sound like a whole bunch of legs hitting around at once.
No.
Crawling.
Kind of sounds like a slimy, singular.
Oh, good. Well, I'm gonna go investigate. I heard a weird noise. Let's split up, gang. I'm gonna go investigate. I'm gonna walk backwards down the hallway, looking behind me. No, I would do that. Infiltrating, sneaking up. Critical success.
Oh, no, you're gonna roll, you succeed.
Creep up. Peek around corner. Actually, I have wrist-mounted tools, so I can do the fiber optic camera around the corner.
What you see lying there on the ground, not really lying, it's like a really big starfish. And it's disgusting, and it's like the size of this table.
Oh, good. Do I have any idea what it is?
It looks like one of those Titan mutant things.
Oh, good.
So this was a person.
Is it moving?
Yes, it's alive.
Oh, good. Well, gents, we got exsurgents up in there. Damn call with the old exterminator.
Yeah, I've seen this one before. It's,
does he have to roll like a will or something for seeing another
I
train?
do. Although, I don't know if I have to if I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's at base if I don't know what it is. Although, if I know it's a Titan-inspired thing, it would be at base, yeah. See, wee. No, I found it.
1d10.
Aha, only 7. No extra trauma for me. So I look around the corner and go. The attack good. Team? Quotation marks.
Did you find anything?
Yes. There's a tiny mutant thing over here.
You get 2 messages.
It's like those things we saw in Potterby, only way worse.
you get 2 messages saying, "I'll try to find a flamethrower."
Yep. That is the standard for dealing with exsurgents. Torches.
Joshua Flex and Joshua Synth is going to look for a flamethrower.
Rainer can find a way.
Yeah, you might have to bug Rainer.
Yeah. Rainer.
Hey Rainer. Far be it from us to further indoctrinate you into a conspiracy, but Rainer, there's a freaky mutant down here.
Need fire, lots and
Should
lots.
we actually tell him that this thing is here? What is Firewall's policy on whether or not people learn about exsurgents existing? Like, forewarned is forearmed, but I know they don't like people knowing Firewall exists, but I don't know if they care if people know that exsurgents exist.
I think it depends whether or not that knowledge causes mass panic or not. Like, if it's just one dude who's responsible.
Rainer didn't panic when he saw the Titan, and he agreed not to tell anyone about it, so he seems safe for it. Unless he secretly works for Perma Pharm. And we search Rainer.
Researching Rainer. 64.
I succeed.
Succeed.
What do I find out Rainer?
He's worked several other military companies. He has a good record. He's just...
Does he have a psych profile I can access? I don't know if that would be publicly accessible in Eclipse Phase. It's not currently, but it might be in Eclipse Phase because it's kind of an important thing.
It's an add-on file to his digital resume.
It just says my last 3 psych reports. It's like filing your last 3 pay stubs. What is the reason for leaving last job? What does that say? Just like contract expired or something like that.
Contract expired, shipping, he came here, standard security, looking for work, then he rose up to head of security. He actually has a clean record. I mean, there was kind of a drunkenness thing, but it's...
Alcohol problem.
Everything else is just clean by comparison.
What does he have social profile was? And I realize I'm forcing you to make shit up on the fly.
Alright, it's good practice.
Now you know how it feels.
Well, you actually find out, yeah, he has a few dating profiles online. It doesn't look like it's going anywhere. He spends a lot of time at this one bar called,
Is it the Foo Bar?
It is now.
Yes! It's a bunch of very sore, beaten up pirates. They just recently rebuilt it. It took them this long to rebuild. It's the authentic bar, too. They launched it off planet. The original bar was a boat anyway, so... Ready? Should we tell them then?
Yeah.
Should probably ask Proxy 101 if we should tell them first.
Okay.
Report to Proxy 101 as I creep back away from the horrible thing.
Okay. You have the facilities to make contact with 101. Are you going to do so?
Sure. We'll send up... Yeah.
Okay, you start the call. Takes a few minutes. And it's...
He was busy drinking whiskey and arsenic from our last call.
He's like, status report.
He sees us, he's like, fuck, bracing shot, that answers.
He actually has the neck of a bottle in one hand. He's just waiting. Just give me an excuse.
His alcohol addiction has moved from minor to moderate. I would love if we could just keep a tracker of our progress based on his addiction level. By the end of this mission, he has minor alcohol addiction. Anyway.
So where should we start?
Well, I would suggest you start with the camera feed I just took of the exsurgent thing.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Hey, look what I found. Currently, I'm hiding from it. It's loafing around in the halls of the Perma Pharm facility.
Okay, careful. It's called a wrapper. What these things normally do is that they're an ambush predator. They'll hide up on a ceiling or something. I don't know why this is on the floor. But they like to ambush. So if you obviously have to jump on it, kill it. End it.
If it attacks from ambush and it's on the floor, it probably means there's more than one of them. This one is playing bait.
Good point.
I'm not stupid. I recognize my own tactics.
That's them Titan talking there.
Alright.
What else?
Any recommendations for killing them? Does he just say fire and lots of it?
Fire. Kill it with fire.
Okay.
Fill it full of holes.
Secondary question. We mentioned that weird Titan thing.
Yes.
There was the security guard who was with us at the time. I've managed to convince him not to tell random people about that Titan thing.
Okay.
Any suggestion on telling him about this thing so we can get a flamethrower positioned? He seems on the up and up. I'll send him his psych profile and everything.
Ugh, he's one of those squares.
No fun at all.
Only a drinking problem?
Only a drinking problem? Arsenic.
Well, look, he's already helped you out a bit. He's already seen a Titan fractal. And just, really? That's how you got rid of it?
What?
Why were you
Car?
playing a lame-ass old music like that?
To be fair, the crashing into it was secondary to the cruising around in the car, I think. I don't know, it's some band of stupid text that Joshua found somewhere.
I send a gif of 3 robots in a car.
Roll interest old Earth history.
He actually has that. Yeah. With margin of success 30 plus.
Just.
He knows this so well, he despises it. I thought I forgot that.
It's like, I hate that you think you're being original too.
Get off the chans. Okay.
What
If
is it
it's
now?
gonna
Like
get you-
8chan?
40k chan.
I think that already exists for Warhammer 40,000, but yeah.
I don't know. Anyway, he's like, you know what?
Might be good to put him on quote-unquote staff, so to speak, to keep an eye out for anything more than would pop up here.
I'll make a note of that.
Get him.
He's got good credentials, but you're not a recruiter.
No.
But you are.
You are. I am merely talent scouting.
Damn kids tell me to do jobs. I do know he's in the body of a Neotnik.
Yeah. I know.
But it's like, look,
Dad,
get you a
supervisor,
flamethrower. Just tell him you need a fucking flamethrower.
Yeah.
You don't have to call me for that kind of shit.
I'm not calling you for that kind of shit. I'm calling you for A, information about horrible monster thing, and B, whether or not we should tell Rainer about horrible monster thing. Because that sounds like a supervisor call to me.
Okay, yeah.
Are you or are you not my supervisor?
Unfortunately. Fucking desk job.
For my sins.
I should have never left the field. Anything else, daring duo?
No, I think that's it for now. I'm pretty sure that missile thing came from here. We're trying to get into their R&D lab.
Yes, that is fucked. Find out more info on that. That is a bigger concern than the fact there is a rapper in here.
No, it's not.
Yes.
He's got skewed priorities.
A rapper can be dealt with. A Titan being used as a weapon by somebody. That's a whole level of fuck.
Rapper's an exsurgent. It infects things. Like, you get one exsurgent anywhere, it's a big problem. Like, our characters are not aware of this, but Titans only exist because exsurgents infected the computer system on Earth. Anyway.
Yep.
Sure. Alright.
You can
So long for now, boss.
get yourself a flamethrower.
Okay.
You call up Rainer, it's like, what?
Did you call him already?
Let me guess, as head of security, you need something bigger.
Than the sniper rifle you took with you.
What could you possibly need?
You remember that flamethrower I was using earlier and what I was using it for? I may need it again.
I have to go all the way back down.
We can send someone up to get it.
Hey, intern, get down there.
One of the little kids. Oh, puts away his.
Wait, no. You stay. I don't want you handling those firearms. Aw, damn it!
It's like, hey kid, you'll get a flamethrower. Okay! Wait, no.
You're way too
You
excited.
sound way too eager about that. Where's one who doesn't look like he cares?
A remote-controlled cargo truck just shows up.
That's true, you can just make a robot do it.
Okay, so it takes some time.
Shipping bot floating through the...
You get yourself a flamethrower, as well as 50 ammunition for it.
Yay!
How many
Okay.
of them?
Step 1, investigating vents, openings, and other things around. Checking for other horrible monsters.
You have to look up.
Yeah, I always look up. Alrighty. Moxie 228, success.
Okay. Your examinations have given you that on these 4 floors, there is one rapper on each floor.
Fun. How many floors are there? 4?
4.
Okay. Well, that's a big
Now
problem.
that you know where they are and where you can attempt to sneak past or deal with them.
I better vote deal with them. They're infectious exsurgents. I don't want them leaving the facility and infesting everything else here. Okay, sneaking around, I need the book to know what a flamethrower does. Actually, as a sheet.
Weapon section, torch.
Yeah, let's see if it's actually correct on here. I think it is. Yeah, should be. No, because there's extra stuff involved with it. Don't put the book on the recording. Yeah, the torch is the one that shoots condensed ammunition capsules.
Yep.
Alrighty.
And if you have a margin of success of 30 plus,
Yeah,
you
that
set
was
things on
what I was
fire.
Torch, sneak attack, torch.
Can I
with
try to turn
complex
off
aim.
the sprinklers? Turn off the fire sprinklers? They probably have those.
And complex. Water doesn't put out torch fire. It needs to be.
It's a chemical
It needs
fire.
to be like deprived of oxygen. They're really hard to put out, actually.
It specifically states it in the book.
Yeah. Although water would deprive it of oxygen if it get enough of it on there.
I'm going to say it's an easy enough thing to turn off.
Alright.
Complex aim, obviously. That is only 21, so I don't get to set it on fire. But I do get to burn the thing. So 18 damage with form armor penetration, and it's energy damage.
I do have.
I need to double check the book.
Do I get to shoot it?
Yeah, if you want to sneak up on it.
Alrighty. Infiltration.
Sorry, how much armor piercing?
4.
4.
And it's energy armor, if that helps.
And how much damage?
It was only 18, I think, isn't it?
Even with the negative 10. Success on one of them.
14 damage, 1 wound.
Okay.
So, what are you doing?
Sneaking up on it so I can also shoot it.
Which one of you?
Synth.
Okay. Next time, you gotta tell me ahead of time, because that would have required a sneaking check.
You know what? In all fairness, I should have said it earlier. I'll just
I'm gonna say that while he's burning it, you run up and just fire.
run up and shoot. Bang, bang,
It
bang.
is gonna be an opposed.
Let's see, beam weapons. Yeah, I think so.
He failed the fuck out of his fray.
Let's see.
Your particle beam boulder.
Okay, so that is 2d10 plus 4.
Armor piercing?
2.
It's a beam weapon.
Let's see, that would be 17. And that is a single action shot. So now the flex.
13 damage.
Oh, I forgot about the negative 10 to physical. No, it's a miss.
Why is it negative 10?
Because of the alienation thing. The new body, I have a negative 10 to also physical actions.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, it's a miss. However, there is another one that can shoot. There's the flex bot.
How much damage did you do with the original shot?
Me?
Yeah.
I missed, so
Oh,
technically
okay.
no. But I do get another try. No.
Yeah, your gun jams.
You want to moxie that away?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna use
Okay.
one of my temp moxies for the game.
You miss. Okay.
Oh.
Roll initiative.
Oh. 7. Hey, we're fail buddies.
No, that's just on one of them. This one is 10.
Oh yeah, you
10.
Come on. Aw. Still crap though.
12.
I got bad news, bruh.
Uh,
Rapper's going first. And it did not like getting torched.
14.
Did you hit it at any point? With any of your attacks in?
No, I missed.
Okay. Well, it has a wound, so it's a minus 10. Unless it ignores a wound. Or probably several wounds.
So, Swarmanoid has 10, Flex has 10, Synth has 12, and Infomorph has 14.
I think he missed all of that. He was looking something in the book.
Oh, sorry. Swarmanoid has 10, Flex has 10, Synth has 12, Infomorph 14.
Synth is 12,
Yes.
and you're 14.
Dubois on 7.
It lunges up. The sound of sizzling and the smell of bacon.
Who's it attacking, actually?
You.
The invisible guy? But you can see the torch.
Yeah.
So.
Attacking the torch.
And you just see this maw of fangs underneath it. And it fails.
Yay, good. Ah. No, bad
And
deadly
it just
starfish.
flops back on the floor.
Bad face-eating starfish. No, go away.
Infomorph Joshua, go. Make this quick, we only have 4 minutes.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot you can do.
Doesn't have a lot of health, so hit it hard and hit it fast.
Infomorph.
He's an infomorph, he can't hit
I
anything.
can't. Infomorph can't do anything.
Then just don't do anything.
Yep. Yeah.
Next.
Synth.
Synth. Shoot. So -10. Fail.
Crit failed Frey.
So he missed it, but I don't know.
No. It missed so bad, it got hit.
Oh, you dodged into fire.
Yeah. Roll damage.
Into the bullets.
Okay, that would be 10 plus 14 damage.
14 damage, 2 armor piercing.
Okay.
Energy, I believe.
Yeah, energy armor.
2 armor piercing.
And no wound there. And the Flexbot version.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, try and make sure I got the correct digits here. No.
Fails its Frey.
Yeah, well, I failed my shot.
Your swarm doesn't really have much actions.
Not really. Runs away.
Dubois.
To the way.
Revenge!
Sniper rifle! 2 rounds of biter. Okay. That is a success on 61.
Crit failed Frey.
That's a beat. Hey, fun. And the second attack is a 10 success. Again.
Failed Frey again.
Hey, 2 hits.
Roll damage.
So that is 35 damage with 12 armor piercing for the first shot.
It's dead. It goes down. Just the
Sniper
middle part of
rifle
it
to the
just
dome.
pops.
Popped.
It's lying there. Is it moving?
No.
Anything? Scrapper's chill. Zap round. Burn, you little fucker. Torch.
And with that, we will end our session.
What do you think? Did I play the books well enough?
You played them very well. I like the big bicker.
It's always best when characters bicker, because that's some of the best moments of character development.
There's
So these character design everything.
The Warhammer Fantasy RPG has a mechanic for the party bickering with itself. It's like every character has stats, but you also decide what kind of group your team is, and that gives you also a benefit.
What?
And there's something called the party tension tracker. Whenever the party is like bickering or arguing about something, or if they're getting massively off topic, the GM can add a marker to it. And if it gets to the max, like something bad happens to everyone. Usually it's like everyone gets fatigued or stressed out or something like that.
Oh man. Or you could have a noise rating. No, that'd be great for a zombie RPG. You have a noise rating the group makes, and if the noise gets too loud, boom, zombies show up.
Yep.
Hear that, people? If you're listening to this,
There's
make
already-
that game.
There's already a game that has a noise mechanic with zombies.
Oh.
It's what the hell is it called? Zombicide. It's not an RPG though, it's a board game. And there's like a mechanic where anytime you shoot a gun or you shoot or anything like that, you generate noise.
Nice.
And zombies are attracted to whoever's making the most noise.